Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel Battersea of Madness, and today's going to be an exciting video because it's that time of year again where we head down to TFNATION in Birmingham, Europe's largest Transformers convention. And trust me when I say this, it looks like it's going to be a madness of a year. It looks like it's going to be the best it's ever been. This is my third year that I have gone and I am really excited for this weekend to make some amazing memories, see everybody, and of course get things from the trader hall and actually meet somebody who was actually involved within the Bayverse films. So the Bayverse actor that I'm actually going to be meeting down there is the one and only Sophia Myles. And for those who don't actually know who she is, she plays Darcy Terrell in Transformers Age of Extinction, the archaeologist who digs for Transformium. And I'm absolutely buzzing to be meeting her. I've actually bought the Legends Pass to go and meet her one-on-one in a private room, because when I went to meet David Sobolov, I met him in the trader hall, and of course the Legend Pass actually guarantees you a slot to go see them in a more quiet private room, and hopefully she can be kind enough to sign my Transformers Age of Extinction poster. It's absolutely huge, and of course this is going to be going in the Transformers Age of Extinction collection area once we get it planned and sorted. But yeah, I am really looking forward to meeting Sophia and actually getting a photo with her and just talking about Age of Extinction, because Age of Extinction is actually one of my favourite Transformers films. I just really love the story of the Autobots getting hunted. And I just think it's a really underrated film within the Bayverse, and she does a really good job running around with Stanley Tucci, of course, Joshua Joyce, and she has some really cool scenes as well. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing even about her experiences working on a Michael Bay set, because this is actually the first Bayverse actor that I've actually met in person who is actually involved within the Transformers films as a human character. I actually did meet Jess Harnell, who plays Ironhide. Of course he voices a Transformer, but this is actually the first time I've met a human character within the Bay films. So I'm just really looking forward to meeting her. As you could tell by my excitement, it's going to be an absolutely insane weekend. And with what I could tell with the schedule of TFNATION, they're actually going to be showing Transformers Age of Extinction, the movie, on the Friday night, which is obviously today for me, but the first day for you guys watching. And I cannot believe it. Like, I actually messaged TFNATION and I was just like in tears. I cannot believe they're going to be showing Age of Extinction with the fans. It's going to be absolutely insane. So of course I'm going to get my reaction to that, and yeah, it's just going to be insane. Now I actually will be meeting Sophia on Saturday, and as well on Saturday the trader hall, the first day of it, will obviously open. I've actually paid for early access, so of course we get to run around an hour early and get the things that we want, and hopefully we can get some things for this amazing collection. I'm actually going to be taking a decent sized budget with me, so hopefully we can get some amazing things for this collection. I'm looking for everything from all the 5 Bayverse films. Of course we'll keep you up to date as the video goes on. I'm going to record as much as I can, get as much on camera. I'm just really looking forward to the weekend. I'm hoping to get some amazing things for the collection, hopefully fill some gaps in. As you can see, there's a couple of gaps here in the Revenge of the Fallen toy line. We are actually going to be displaying the Last Night collection very soon, so hopefully we can actually get some things from each of the 5 Bayverse films and hopefully have a good time. I'm just really looking forward to this weekend, just seeing everybody, again getting some things for the collection, having my mind blown, and of course meeting Sophia. Yeah, this weekend's going to be absolutely crazy, so hopefully you enjoy the videos I'm going to record. I'm going to try and get as much on camera as I can. I'm all packed up and ready to go. Now it's time to get everything in the car. Just hope everything don't fall down, you know, put these in. Easier. And then hopefully that poster can fit in pretty nicely, so ooh, it's gonna fit in. I'm gonna put it down here. There we go. And then obviously my bag I'll just put in the front seat, and I think that's everything done. I think everything's sorted. So everyone, I am in the car and I'm all packed up and ready to head off to TF Nation. So of course I've got the Age of Extinction poster right there to get signed by Sophia and Myles. I've decided to pack some collector's cases just in case we pick up any Studio Series figures from the Trader Hall. And of course I've got my suitcase with all my belongings in and I'm all ready to set off to TF Nation. So I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. Alright everyone, so we have made it to the Hilton Hotel where of course TF Nation is taking place. There is the building there behind us. Now of course with TF Nation our first job as always is to get our tickets and wristbands, and that is exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to head inside and get our tickets and wristbands for the weekend. Alright everyone, so we have officially checked into TF Nation. As you can see we've got all our 5 wristbands, which includes Friday, Saturday, of course early access, ClubCon which is an evening event, and of course Sunday we have our TF Nation booklet which has the scheduling and etc. And then of course we have our Legend Pass with Sophia and Myles tomorrow on the Saturday. So that is our first steps of TF Nation all done and dusted. Alright everyone, with the first step of TF Nation done, getting our tickets, it is now time for the second step, and that is checking into our hotel, which is the Moxie next to the NEC Centre, because unfortunately I booked my tickets a little late for TF Nation, meaning the hotel, the Hilton one, was sold out unfortunately. So step 2 is booking into the hotel, so I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. And we're here, we are officially in the hotel room, and that is every single step done for TF Nation. Of course we've got our tickets and now we have checked into our hotel room, and it is a really nice room if we were to spend some time in here, but of course we'll rarely be in here only to sleep on a night. But I will give you a little room tour, so if I just flip the camera around, and here is our room. So of course I've put my stuff there just for now. Of course my suitcase will be spending its night in here, but the bag will be coming with me. So there we have a little bed, we have a table, we have a little chair, we have a telly. It's a really nice facility to use if we were spending some time in here. If we need to have a little break, obviously we will come in here. And actually if we come around here, we have a little bathroom area with a shower, a sink, a toilet, etc. So it's really nice place. So it's a really nice hotel. And that is again everything ticked off for TF Nation. We've got our tickets, we're booked into the hotel, and now of course it is time to head back to the Hilton Hotel where TF Nation is taking place and start the Transformers fun. There we go, look at that for a cup. That is the most insane detailed cup I have ever seen.
It comes out so you can have easy cleaning.
There we go.
Goes back in. It's got the Cybertronian and the wiping. It's everything a fan would want.
It's absolutely perfect. Alright everyone, I have done with socialising for a little bit as I'm making my way to the panel room where they're going to be showing Transformers Age of Extinction, and I cannot believe it's happening. Yeah, let's do this. Man, I can't believe this is happening.
Want to hook this back to a working battery? I don't think it's a truck at all. I think we just found a transformer.
What's the other version of this conversation? When you said in the higher helped to murder my little girl. Or you gonna man up and do it yourself?
Who? Within that man-made prototype, I thought, I sensed the presence of Megatron. I'm telling you.
Man, that word can't describe how much is that meant to me. To watch Age of Extinction with fans. Alright everyone, so I am done from watching Transformers Age of Extinction with obviously other fans, and that's probably one of the best convention moments I've probably ever had. It was just absolutely amazing. And like I said, these 5 movies mean a lot to me, so I was definitely holding back the tears because to watch it at a convention with other people, yeah, it just means a lot. So to cap off a brilliant day, because it has been absolutely amazing, we're going to head back into the bar and finish the night off, and of course go back to the hotel. So everyone, I am in the bar, and as you can see, people are just enjoying themselves, playing with each other's Transformers, which is awesome to see. And of course, this is where we're going to be ending the rest of the night, because today has been absolutely fantastic. So again, I'm going to end the rest of the night and interact with people, and I'll see you when I get back to the hotel. So everyone, I am back in the hotel room, and that completes our first day of TF Nation, and it's been absolutely amazing. The whole day has been really, really fun. It's been nice, of course, to see everybody, and then to top it off, of course, watching Age of Extinction in the panel room with other fans has been really, really nice, and something I never ever expected. Of course, Age of Extinction is actually critically panned, and a lot of fans actually don't like that film, so to actually watch it at a Transformers convention actually means a lot to me. So yeah, the first day, the Friday, has been absolutely nuts. It's been a really, really long day, and in fact we've actually come to the hotel room a little early because tomorrow on the Saturday is going to be a massive, massive day. Of course, we're going to be hunting for things in the Trader Hall, Bayverse stuff. We're of course meeting Sophia and Myles, and of course hopefully she can sign the Bayverse Age of Extinction poster that we've got. And of course we're just going to be having an awesome day and hopefully making some memories, and yeah, just really, really enjoying ourselves. So of course I will see you for day 2. Good morning everyone, and I have woke up in such a good mood this morning. I could not believe yesterday. It was absolutely insane. For the first day, to watch Age of Extinction with the fans means a lot to me, especially as a passionate fan of the Bayverse. Yeah, it was definitely absolutely insane. So I really, really enjoyed that moment last night, and I can't wait to watch it all back. And obviously I did record some of my reactions to the scenes. Yeah, it definitely meant the world to me. So I'm in a really, really good mood this morning, and also I'm in a good mood because of course it is the Saturday of TF Nation. It's our second day of our 2025 TF Nation experience, and of course with it being the Saturday, it is of course the busiest day because it is a sellout today. It's not only sold the early access, it's of course sold the Saturday tickets, and it's also sold out the ClubCon for tonight, which is the evening event. So of course it's going to be a really, really busy day. I'll try and get as much things as I can on the camera. We have actually paid for early access into the Trader Hall, which grants us an hour early before everyone else can go in. So of course we need to definitely take an advantage of that hour early access, because our Legends Pass with Sophia Myles is actually at 11 o'clock, and the Trader Hall for early access actually opens at 9:45. So we need to make sure we take full advantage of that hour, because we're obviously going to be seeing Sophia a little bit later on, and obviously taking a big break from the Trader Hall. So we need to make sure we're getting as many things that we can for the collection. And of course Sophia Myles is actually doing a panel a bit later on as well, which we're going to be attending. So all in all, and then obviously ClubCon tonight, so there's a lot of things happening today, and I'm just really, really excited to get it started. So I'm going to get everything sorted out and of course make my way to TF Nation. Alright everyone, so we are making our way to the Hilton Hotel, where of course TF Nation is taking place, and as mentioned earlier, I am absolutely buzzing for today. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be insane. So as soon as we get to TF Nation, I'm going to immediately queue up in the early access for the Trader Hall, and I will see you when I get there. Oh my god. Alright everyone, so considering of course we've got a white wristband, that has gave us early access into the trader hall an hour early, and it blows my mind every single time I walk in here. This is my 3rd year that I've gone to TFNATION now, and just knowing that every single store that you see in here is filled with Transformers is just mind blowing. So of course we're going to take advantage of the early access and find some amazing things for our collection.
I don't really enjoy platforms though. Sorry, I'm too excited. I gotta buy something. It's for a good cause. A bad person. Yeah, I'm gonna get some photos actually before the masses descend. I'm not gonna go.
Sarah, just head that way.
Alright everyone, so just walking around the trader hall, it's really busy. It's just always nice to see people walking around buying stuff and enjoying themselves. I've actually picked up a lot of stuff which I can't wait to show you in a separate haul video, but yeah, it's a really good day so far. Alright everyone, so early access is over, and as you can see people are starting to slowly come in on the general access. I have taken full advantage on the early access and got myself a bunch load of stuff for the collection. As you can see, it's absolutely packed in here, everyone's having fun, and I will see you when I get back to my car. Alright everyone, so I thought I'd make a little trip back to the car just to drop off my stuff. It's because it was getting a bit too much for me, and that pretty much does it for me in the trader hall at the minute. As you can see, we've got a bunch load of sealed movie figures from everything from 2007 to the last night. We've got a couple of posters and artwork of Transformers 2007 Optimus Prime, which I'm really happy with. And what we're going to do now is we're going to meet Sophia and Myles and hopefully get the Age of Extinction poster signed. Can I ask you a few questions about...
You can ask me anything you like.
Oh, that's nice. What was it like? Because I've seen, like, obviously everything behind the scenes and stuff. And actually in the movie you're actually involved in a lot of the big scenes that happen as well. So I just wanted to know what it was like, your experience.
I mean, it's an unforgettable experience. I've never worked on a movie of that scale and with the budget of, I mean, it had what I think it was $320 million budget. So it was like, and it was, I think, the biggest grossing movie of that year.
Yeah, 1.1 billion is what it made in.
It was. I mean, it was, I never expected in a million years when my agent sent me a script or a couple of pages.
Alright everyone, so as you can see we have officially met Sophia and Myles, and it was a really good experience. The Legends Pass was definitely worth it. I was there talking to her for 15 minutes, as you've probably seen. TFNATION of course have allowed me to actually post a video online, which was really nice. But yeah, it was really cool to hear just little things like she was actually supposed to be in Transformers, well, the 5th one, before it was the whole writers room thing. She actually signed on to do the 5th one, but because the writers room changed everything, it was really interesting to hear that, to be fair. But it was really nice to speak to her and obviously hear about her experiences on Age of Extinction, as it is actually one of my favourite Transformers movies. So to hear her experiences of it, and the fact that she was actually involved in a lot of scenes in Age of Extinction, made it really special. So I thank Sophia for taking the time to obviously answer my questions. She was really nice, and everybody around her and everybody involved in the room was really nice as well. So yeah, we're probably going to go back into the trader hall and chill out. Pannel is actually later on, and yeah, it's been a crazy day. So we're probably going to go around the bar area, go in the trader hall and enjoy the rest of the day. Alright everyone, so as you can see we're back in the trader hall, and of course it's died down a little bit from the mad rush from the general access earlier. As you can see, people are just interacting with each other, obviously buying Transformers and just genuinely enjoying themselves, which is obviously the best part of TFNATION for me. Everybody's smiling and obviously it is good vibes. So we're going to obviously have a little walk around, explore stuff, and of course we're going to be attending Sophia and Myles' panel a bit later on. So attending TFNATION this year are Transformers Battersea, of course the first official licensed Transformers shop, which is in Battersea Power Station. They're selling things like merch and Blokees, which is really cool. And speaking of Blokees themselves are here at TFNATION, selling of course all the Transformers 1 stuff. They have a mixture of Rise of the Beast and everything else that Blokees sell, and it's a really nice store. They have things in display cabinets, which is really cool. So everyone, I am joined with Toysareruss, and he has gave us a special access look to the brand new Studio Series Age of Extinction Widowmaker, and that looks really nice. And then for the back of the box, there we go, there are the product shots, and this figure does look really nice in hand.
Right there, so she fills out the packaging quite well. She feels quite weighty. Head sculpt looks beautiful. Let's just get her out of the box. I need to sneeze really badly. So let's open up this. And of course, with all the Studio Series figures now, they're officially licensed vehicles, which is fantastic because they can make them look as spectacular as they do. So I think even a lot of people out there, you know, some people, let's be honest, Bayverse isn't their favourite fandom. There's no way you can't deny how beautiful the alternate modes look on all of their figures. To be honest, they just look stunning. So she, to be fair, yeah, makes no exception. Let's have a quick look right there. Head sculpt looks great. Shoulders, can we move them because it's slightly restricting it, not too much. Let me show you guys. Do Micronus primary. I'll do. It's either Micronus or Venom. You guys let me know. We've got obviously beautiful articulation. It's quite full. There's no real empty hollow bits from the back. The legs look like they collapse really nice, linked together there. Wheels and everything look great. She does look absolutely spectacular. So. You asked for it, you can have first look.
Thank you very much.
Right, let's have a quick look at some of the items.
So of course Russ has given us the special look of Studio Series Age of Extinction Widowmaker out of the box, and yeah, she looks absolutely amazing. For concept art, it looks absolutely accurate to the CGI model, which I will put on screen for you now. It looks really, really cool. Of course, she didn't actually appear in the movie. She actually was supposed to replace Stinger, but I believe this is actually a licensed McLaren, so that's really, really cool. Unfortunately, I cannot transform him as this is not out in the UK yet, but I really do appreciate Russ for letting me have a look at this. Alright everyone, so I thought I'd make a quick trip to the car just to update on everybody where I am in terms of my haul at TFNATION, and as you can see we have got a load of stuff which of course I will make a separate video on. We've got everything from Studio Series stuff. There we have a really rare Transformers Cyberverse pack. I can't wait to show you. We have the limited edition Blokees Bumblebee. Honestly, we have got a load of stuff which I can't wait to show you in another video. Alright everyone, so as you know at the beginning of the video I said that I'm going to bring my collector's cases just in case I find any Studio Series stuff, and as you can see we found a couple of recent ones. That Megatron was so hard to find, so I've managed to get one, and in fact get two, because obviously I didn't get him when it come out, and of course as people know I collect two versions of the Studio Series, one's to keep sealed and one's to obviously open and mess around with. And in terms of these figures, of course people know they are extremely rare, and they are going to be now going into collector's cases. And there are the Studio Series figures in their collective cases and all sealed up, which is actually a really big bonus for me, because last year I actually forgot to bring my Studio Series protective cases, but I remembered this year, and we have actually picked up some really rare Studio Series figures, and the fact that they're in their protective cases sealed is really, really nice, because of course with them being in a bag in the back they'll probably get some scuff marks, so with them being the protective cases now they'll obviously be free from scuffs and obviously any damage, so that's really nice. Today's been absolutely nuts. Of course we've got a lot more to do. The next one we're going to do is a 10 Sophia Myles as Pannel, so we're going to head in there now, and I'll see you there.
And I want you to be extremely loving and welcoming to give a first-time TFNATION welcome to Sophia Myles!
Alright everyone, so we are out of Sophia Myles' Pannel, and of course that was really, really good. Finding out a little bit more about her and her career, of course, in acting, and of course how she landed the role of Age of Extinction, so that was a whole lot of fun. What we're going to do now is probably head off to the bar for a little while, get some food, interact with people, and of course get ready for ClubCon tonight. Alright everyone, so we are currently making our way to ClubCon. Currently with Pete. Are we excited?
So excited. It's going to be wicked, the cosplay is going to be great, the quiz is going to be great, and there's stuff afterwards that is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait for it as well, so of course I'll record as much as I can, and I'll see you soon.
Placebo.
ClubCon. does it for ClubCon this year, and yet again it's been a whole lot of fun, as it is every year. Of course, the cosplayers absolutely smashed it out of the park. The Matrix test was very, very difficult, and of course the charity event was really, really nice to cap my experience of ClubCon. So what we're going to do now is probably end the night in the bar, and of course see everybody, because this will be our last night at TF Nation, with tomorrow, the Sunday, being our last day, so let's definitely make the most of it. So everyone, I am in the bar area and I am joined by fellow friend and YouTuber Arrowfyre. I will leave his link down below in the description, and I've actually got a gift for him. So there's a little bit of a backstory. I've actually been teasing this all weekend to him. So there's a little bit of a backstory on what the gift is. Arrowfyre kindly invites me on his live streams where we talk everything Transformers, and on his last live stream he actually gave us a challenge to draw things, to draw a Transformer and make up the name. However, I'm absolutely rubbish at drawing, so I thought I'd put my drawing skills to the test and actually draw Arrowfyre as a Transformer. So that is yours. I got the beard right. You can call it a beard. Thank you. No worries, mate. That is nice. I'm going to keep it like this. Oh, nice. Because you didn't even know it existed. I didn't know this existed. It was part of, it came with a magazine that you could only buy in Japan. And it would have been for 1 week. So I found it by accident. I've had one for a while, but because you liked your Legends one so much, I thought you'd like to. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is amazing. See that? That's a lovely gift. I appreciate that. So everyone, I am back in the hotel room after an absolutely insane day. That is it for the Saturday experience of TF Nation 2025, and it's just been absolutely mental. It's got to have been up there with one of the best Transformers convention days that I've had. Like, we've done so much today. It's absolutely unreal. I'm really, really grateful for the things that we've done so far over the weekend, and it can only get better. Because of course tomorrow, unfortunately, it is our last day. Unfortunately, TF Nation closes its book tomorrow afternoon, so of course we'll check out of the hotel, of course, in the morning, and we'll end TF Nation off with a bang. So as you can tell, I'm really, really tired. Like I said, it's been a long day, and as you can see with the videos, we've done a lot today, so I have literally not stopped. It's been just on the go all the time. It's gone super quick as well. And all in all, I've just had a brilliant time. So I will see you for the third and final day. Good morning, everyone. We are about to start our third and final day of our 2025 TF Nation experience. And of course, I've woke up on a mixture of emotions today. Obviously, I'm really upset that it's the third and final day, but I'm really happy as well because it's been an absolutely incredible experience all weekend. Every TF Nation seems to be getting better and better and better, and this has probably got to be one of the favourite Transformers conventions that I've ever attended. Like I said, every year just seems to be getting better and better, and they always find a way to make it better than the last one, which seems impossible because every time you attend one of these, it just seems as good as it is, and then they always pull something out of the bag and make it more better. And again, as you can see with the videos, I've absolutely loved this weekend. It's been absolutely amazing. Now, unfortunately, with it being our third and final day, we've got a couple of jobs to do before we actually go into TF Nation itself. One of them is, of course, pack, which I've done, And the second one is, of course, to check out of the hotel and make our way to the car and put our belongings inside. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to, obviously we've packed up, we're going to check out of the hotel, and I'll catch up with you guys when I've put my stuff in the car. Alright everyone, so I have dropped my stuff off into the car and I am ready to head inside the Hilton to finish our third and final day of our TF Nation experience. We're probably going to head inside the trader hall and of course head to some Pannels. I'm really looking forward to today, just to steady down a little bit, because of course with the Saturday it's normally the busiest and maddest day, whereas the Sunday's a lot more calmer. So I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it. So yeah, let's take it steady, let's enjoy our third and final day, take it all in, and I will see you soon. Oh, those are the
I know, but he's like so scared, so
Well, you're going to have to make up your
some good kit.
Beforehand, I said, listen, this is what I'm going to say. I'll give you a couple of days opportunity to try and maybe fix this and whatever, so I can try and be positive. But I find it's like swings around about it. You're positive sometimes about things, then you go through a negative patch and then.
Self-propelled particle beam tank, because Sunwave doesn't change size. Other Decepticon jets are about the worst time frame current period. I love that he's putting in that effort. You know, it's not dry. You know, he knows his audience has to be engaged.
So everyone, I am joined by fellow friend and YouTuber Arrowfyre. He has been kind enough to talk about his TFNATION experience. You would have obviously saw him on the Saturday night version of the video, of course, when I gave him a little gift. So what has your TFNATION experience been like this year?
Great as every year. It's been obviously the sad news that Scott McNeil couldn't join us was a bit of a shame. A guest that I was really looking forward to meeting. Being such a big Beast Wars fan as I am, and never having to meet the guy before, so that was a shame. But the experience of TFN has never been dampened. I've really enjoyed the panels I've been to, meeting the likes of Michael Lee, chatting to some of the artists in the Forge. Really pleased for David Cousins to go and get a bit of recognition even on stage. And yeah, the quiz, the ClubCon was particularly good. I really enjoyed it. Good. So yeah, it's just been really good fun, as it is every year.
Yeah, nice one. And obviously you've been coming since, I believe, 2018.
Yes.
What has this event, like, what have the positives been about this event compared to maybe the other ones?
It's obviously grown in as much as there's a lot of variety. Just year on year, the type of guests I get, whether it is comic artists, voice actors, producers, writers, it's every panel has got something for everybody, and I think every year you see more and more of that diversity, which I think is brilliant. I do think ClubCon was good this year. ClubCon's good every year, but there's always kind of memorable moments. I love the cosplays.
The cosplays smashed it.
They're
absolutely smashed it.
And the thing is, like, I always feel after a cosplay from before, will it get any better? And they always do.
So everyone, I am joined by Russ, or Toysareruss as many people know him on YouTube. He has kind enough to join me to talk about his experiences of TFNATION, because not only has he been attending as a fan, but he's actually been working a little bit behind the scenes with Hasbro and showing off some of the figures. So how has that been this weekend?
Well, it's not just with Hasbro, it's a big collaboration with In-Demand Toys first and foremost, who've looked after me for ages. TFNATION as well, of course, as you say. I've been coming here before what I was doing today, which is great, and as I was just speaking to the other people and I spoke to Brandon obviously, it's great to see it from both sides. The best thing about this convention is it's massively fan run. You have to excuse, this is actually supposed to be the quiet room, but there you go. I am losing my voice as well. I've done nothing but talk all day.
It's been a busy week.
It's been busy, yeah. Yesterday I did obviously 4 live streams, then some videos at the end, but it's not about me, it's about him. It's about the convention actually. The convention is just insane. I put a video tour up. I had privileged to get into the dealer room before it shut, and the amount of people who commented on that, even compared to TFCon in America, BotCon, all the big ones in America. Again, I'm not just doing this for you to go and watch my video, but just have a look. The amount of people
go and check him out.
The amount of people who've said that that's ridiculous, and even people who've come here who've been to BotCon, have been to that. The dealer room for us, we are so lucky because it is the most amount of Transformers you'll ever see, probably in one space. That isn't a Hasbro warehouse perhaps, and that's not me being facetious, it's true, it's ridiculous. The amount of toys that we are luckily enough to be able to get our hands on is great. But again, it's not just about the toys. You've seen on Brandon's videos that he's done some meet and greets with some actual real celebrities, been in the movies, also some voice actors. I've had the privilege of chatting to Marcelo Matera, which has been fantastic. They seem to get a brilliant mix of people here. They seem to get, you know, voice actors, artists, comic writers, and again some big movie stars as well. So it's just perfect, I think, honestly, and that is why this has been dubbed. Again, this is from the people in here. And if you're watching internationally, you'll be so surprised how many people come here. Godard comes from Netherlands every single year. Diamond Bolt and all the other people, as I say, from the Australia, from New Zealand, that toy guy, Canada, they all come over here. They've been over here. They've been to this. They will tell you how good this convention is. So, and of course, you're in the centre, pretty much the centre of Birmingham. So there's other things to do. It's not just all crazy, but with regards to the convention, it's amazing.
Yeah,
and I've done quite a few.
It has been an incredible weekend, and for me, I said this at the beginning of the Sunday. It can only get better. Can only get better in the future. It is exciting.
And then again, they sold out on the Saturday. The Saturday was like, sorry, we can't sell any more tickets, which, you know, that's a fantastic achievement.
Exactly.
Because the thing again with this, just very quick, it's Transformers only. You know, I love MCM Comic Cons. We've been to MCM Comic Cons, and again, we're quite fortunate that we love everything. You know, like Marvel, Star Wars, and we love all that sort of stuff. But when you go to them, it's everything. Whereas if you come here, it's just Transformers.
Exactly.
So it's different for that, and because of that, that makes it again that little bit more special.
So everyone, I have been honoured to interview the legendary voice actor of Jazz in Transformers 1, the amazingly talented Evan Michael Lee.
You know what? It is an honour to talk to me, isn't it?
It is. Really. I really appreciate that you've agreed to do this. What was it like to be on Transformers 1?
Amazing. It's easy for people to think that like people in Hollywood don't care, but I can comfortably say they're not paying me to even say this. Everyone who worked on this film genuinely cared about Transformers, so I hope it was reflective in the movie.
You can definitely tell it's been handled with a lot of care from the director to the voice acting as well. I really appreciate that. And just before I end the video, can you do your line from Transformers 1?
It's closing! Just grab your pack and go!
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Alright everyone, so we have just met Evan Michael Lee, the voice of Jazz from the fan favourite Transformers 1 animated movie, and as you saw, I did a little video with him. It was really cool. He was so down for it. He was such an amazing person, and I actually did grab a photo with him, and he did sign this Jazz artwork, which I really do appreciate. I actually do have a A1 Transformers poster, like the one I gave to Sophia and Myles from Age of Extinction. Unfortunately, the Transformers 1 poster I actually left at home, so I did say if I catch him at another convention, I'll happily come and bring the poster. But this weekend has just been absolutely nuts, and meeting Evan, of course, he did the line as well of Jazz from Transformers 1, which is nuts. And it's just crazy because you can tell he's very grateful to be here at TF Nation, and there's actually a lot of people that have seen him this weekend, and I'm lucky enough to be one of those. So thank you very much, Evan. I appreciate that, and I think that is a perfect way to cap off this day. You know, it's been absolutely amazing, and I just think it's a nice way to say goodbye to TF Nation this year, and you know, and say goodbye to another incredible weekend. So I will catch up with you guys when I get back to my car. So I'm in the car and I'm ready to go home after what I can only describe as an absolutely incredible weekend from start to finish. It's just flowed so well, and then meeting Evan Michael Lee and obviously taking a photo, talking about Transformers 1, doing a little video was just a perfect way to end my TF Nation experience this year. I'm on an all-time high. Of course I'll give my thoughts at the end of the video of the whole weekend, but it's been absolutely amazing, obviously, to sit down with Sophia and Myles as well on the Saturday and get my Age of Extinction poster signed. Oh, there it is, there's the signature. And then obviously to meet Evan Michael Lee today, see everybody get obviously some things for the collection. Honestly, it's been nuts. Of course, again, I'll give my thoughts at the end of the video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my 2 hours journey back home, and I'll see you when I'm back. So everyone, I am back home from TF Nation in Birmingham, and yes, unfortunately that is it for our TF Nation 2025 experience, and I've got to say that has probably been one of my favourite conventions, if not the favourite convention I have ever attended. that was my third TF Nation, and it's definitely got to be up there with the ones I've attended. The first and second one were good, especially the first because it was my first time going. But this one was on a whole nother level. It just flowed so well. As you can see, could tell from the videos, I've really enjoyed myself this weekend. It was just crazy to have like a 20-minute chat with Sophia Myles. Of course, a big fan of Age of Extinction, so it was really nice to chat to her. And of course, the TF Nation crew allowed me to actually share the interview or meeting with us both on YouTube. So that was really nice. So at the time this will be going out, you would have probably already seen the interview about Sophia's experiences on Transformers Age of Extinction. Of course, we had a photo as well, so it was really nice to speak to her. And then Evan Michael Lee actually did a video with me today talking about his little experiences on Transformers 1, about how much care went into it, which obviously we can definitely tell because of the movie was amazing. And he did the line, "Just grab your pack and go." And yeah, I can't stop watching that video because it's definitely made my day. Again, I'm still smiling because the weekend has been nuts. It's been absolutely crazy. We watched Age of Extinction as well on the Friday. So much has happened this weekend. It's absolutely crazy. And of course, it was really nice in the socialising area in the bar because it's really nice to see everybody. Obviously, I don't really get to see that many people over the years, only at Transformers convention. So massive shout out to Arrowfyre. He of course invites me onto his live stream, so that was really nice to get him into some footage of today's video. Of course, I gave him a little gift as a little joke, considering on the last live stream, as mentioned, he did ask us to draw a Transformer and make up a name for it, but because I'm rubbish at drawing, I drew a picture of him as a stick man, even though I don't know why I called it Arrowfyre Tron, but yeah, it's mad. And then obviously big shout out to the Transformers the show guys, of course. Hanged about with those a lot. Andy, Pete, Jamie, Paul. It was just amazing to see you all, and I've had such a blast. And they actually were on stage at some point at TF Nation, which was absolutely crazy. Skywop, SCS, or Steve as we obviously call him, it was really nice to see you. It was nice to meet Virtual Dave in person. I've met so many people over the weekend who you know through the internet, and so it was really nice to see them face to face. There's just so much that's happened. It feels like this bit now is the only time that I've stopped because the weekend's just been going and going. So, and of course when it came to the TF Nation Hall, we have got a really big one which you will see in a few days after this video has been released. But all in all, as you could probably tell, I have absolutely loved TF Nation 2025 this year. A lot of people do actually say they enjoyed the fact that I show the convention off as well, so I try getting as much footage as I can, so I really hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I'm just really happy. It's going to take me a few days to calm myself down, but I'm really excited for just the future of TF Nation, because it can only get better, as when I was talking to Russ and a lot of things I said earlier. So with that being said, that pretty much does it for me today. Enjoy the content that will be coming out from TF Nation, and there will be some collection videos coming out as well in the coming weeks. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, as always, take care everyone.